What's good? It's your boy Twiz. You know, I have been doing this for a while, reading stupid shit that people say about Stadia and correcting their misconceptions. But this right here, this special treat that I have for you right here, is the first time I have ever seen so many wrong things and misconceptions in one paragraph.
Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
I smell a dog? I don't know. Probably because I am a dog? I know you all have seen a wall of text before, but I give you the wall of ignorance.
I just don't understand why anybody would be in favor of not being able to sell their older games. Why anybody would be in favor of cloud gaming over what we already have.
This was posted as a reply to one of my Stadia videos, so he's obviously referring to the fact that you can't resell the games you buy on Stadia like you can on the physical disc for the console. But he seems very short-sighted because he doesn't realize the same problem that he's pointing out on Stadia also exists on the consoles. For example, we'll use PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 digital game sales overtake physical, that's the first. Digital downloads on the platform accounted for 53% of full game software sales from the start of the year to June, a 10% jump on figures for the same period last year. For over half of the 42.9 million units sold, consumers opted to download rather than invest in digital copies, and I think it meant physical copies. As you can see, on the PlayStation 4, more people are buying games digitally from the PlayStation Store than they are the physical copies. So therefore, it has the same problem as on Stadia. In fact, people prefer it. So now that I set the stage, let's go ahead and answer this question.
I just don't understand why anybody would be in favor of not being able to sell their older games.
The allure of digital content needs no introduction. Convenience plays a huge part, taking the need to visit a brick and mortar store or order online and wait for delivery out of the picture. Additionally, the ability to pre-download titles in days leading up to release means players can jump into the action quicker. You see, your frame of reference is all wrong. It's not players going, I like not being able to sell my games. No, that's not it at all. It's a trade-off. Players rather have convenience than occasionally $5 store credit from selling old games.
Why anybody would be in favor of cloud gaming over what we already have.
Again, convenience, man. Not having to worry about a console, not having to worry about hooking stuff up, not having to worry about patching, not having to worry about updating. Convenience, convenience, convenience. How do you not see that people are willing to pay a premium for convenience? And really, they're not even paying a premium. They're paying the same price for convenience. I take that back. You know what? They're not even paying the same price. They're actually paying less because they don't worry about the hardware. Or wait. Or Pete, what the fuck?
What's he,
These same idiots buy a new phone every year and complain about a $500 console every 8 years.
Oh, okay, so now you're gonna start throwing out insults. I didn't even reply to you yet, you're already insulting people, man. I can already see where you're at intellectually, but I will continue. You know most people don't literally buy a new cell phone every year. In fact, the average cell phone contract is 2 years and then they upgrade to the next phone. So that's not really buying it every year, but you know what? That doesn't really matter because that part of the comment is just irrelevant anyway. Look, it doesn't really matter how much money somebody spends elsewhere. Saving $500 on a console is still saving $500 on a console. Who cares where else the money is spent? Or do you think $500 doesn't matter? Do you think $500 is nothing to sneeze at? If you really feel that way, do me a favor. I'm gonna let you prove your point. Next time I'm live streaming, and I stream almost every day, mind you, I want you to come over to my YouTube channel and drop down a fat $500 right then and there. I want you to prove me wrong and show how little value there is in saving $500. Just give it away to me. And when you donate that $500 to me, I will admit to you, you're right. It's nothing, right? Saving $500 doesn't matter. So donate it to me and prove your point. Don't worry, I'll wait.
There are so many things wrong with only being able to buy digitally from one store.
Alright, let's hear it.
I like being able to sell my old games. I don't like the idea of buying a game for a fixed price from one store and being stuck with it until I'm dead.
This is really starting to sound like more your personal preferences and not anything really wrong with cloud gaming. And also, everything you just said also applies to people who buy the game digitally on the PlayStation 4. You know, the majority of people who buy games on the PlayStation 4, so how is this something unique against the cloud?
They will keep those prices high for so long. How do you not see this?
How do I not see it? I don't know, because I have eyes and I can actually look at stuff like this? I don't know, man. It looks like they actually slashed the prices. It doesn't look like they're keeping the prices high. Also, because there is no hardware investment to play games on Stadia, players are not locked into Stadia, meaning they are free to play games on other platforms. Stadia has to compete in price with other digital and other cloud platforms. How do you not see this? Alright, hold up, pause. I think it's becoming very apparent that you never even tried Stadia, nor have you done your research. Why are you even arguing against it? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's continue.
I use everything Google, that's why.
Ah, got you.
Everything Google?
I mean, I don't really like
Google that, man.
Right?
I have the Pixel phone, the Pixel stand. I'm gonna get the Pixel buds when they come out. I use everything Google. It's so convenient.
The Google condoms, those are pretty nice.
Yeah.
When I get bored, I sell my game like a normal person.
Well, again, according to these stats, most people that buy the games don't even have the option to sell them because they bought them digitally. And then out of the people who bought them physically, we know all the people who bought them physically also didn't sell them. So actually, I say most normal people are not selling their games. And that's just talking about console. We haven't even talked about PC, which has almost the same market share as the consoles. So again, most normal people do not sell their old games.
Also, extensive latency tests have been done on Stadia. It has always dragged behind native gaming.
Motherfucker, do I really have to do this again?
I found that the amount of latency between depressing the trigger and firing the pistol from the readied position in first person was 385 milliseconds on the 1080p Stadia feed at 60 FPS. The Xbox One X was doing 435 milliseconds with that same action.
As you can see, more powerful servers have the potential to process data faster. So one thing that's unique about cloud gaming, we can possibly connect to computers in the cloud that we can never afford to buy in the real world. Meaning that in the future, when and if cloud gaming really kicks off, we'll probably start connecting to some really powerful computers that will also reduce latency even more because they process data even faster. I know it's a hard thing to wrap your head around, but this is only the beginning. Pretty soon, playing in the cloud will actually have less delay than playing locally. And as you can see, with some games, it already does. And again, this is one more thing you just got wrong.
Same with quality-wise.
So what do you mean quality-wise? I guess you're saying a compressed image doesn't look as good as the non-compressed image? Yeah, you're kind of right, but it looks close enough to it really doesn't bother me. Because I can tell you this, the non-compressed image does not look $500 better than the compressed image. But I'm only going to give you a half point on that one. Because if we're talking about quality, we also need to talk about frame rate. Most games on Stadia actually run at a solid 60 FPS, whereas they usually don't on the Xbox One X. So once again, are we talking resolution or frame rate? Because when you look at it from that point of view, again, I don't feel that the consoles are $500 better, and in some cases, they're actually worse than Stadia.
Also, digital prices would never drop in price as do discs.
Now, hold on, what did this motherfucker just say? What did he say? Don't you ever draw your weapon on me, boy! Don't you ever draw your weapon on me! Why you got your weapon out right now, Maker Chaos? Better put that weapon up.
Also, digital prices would never drop in price as do discs.
This ignorant ass, oh my god. So hold on, not only have you never even tried or researched Stadia, you've never tried or bought a digital game in your life. You've never looked into this. And you know what? I actually really believe that's the case, because the arguments you're making right now against Stadia and cloud streaming are the exact same arguments I heard 10 years ago against downloading games on Steam. Holy fuck. Why do you even think you're qualified to comment on this? You obviously don't know what you're talking about. Notice how I'm not putting any information on the screen to prove you wrong. Notice how I'm not showing any slash prices for digital goods on the screen, because what you said is so false. Everybody just listening to it knows you are wrong. Oh my god.
If a Stadia game costs $60, it will be $60 forever.
Oh my god, did y'all hear that shit? Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear what I'm hearing right now? Y'all just heard that shit. Who the fuck is this dude? This has to be a troll. He has to be trolling. Holy fuck!
There is everything wrong with cloud gaming.
I would ask you to explain to me what's wrong with cloud gaming, but I can guarantee any problem that cloud gaming really has, you have no idea what it is.
Only stupid kids and idiots that know nothing about marketing and science support this garbage idea of cloud gaming.
Microsoft and Sony are teaming up for the future of cloud gaming. It's all about Xbox and PlayStation beating Amazon and Google. So Xbox, PlayStation, Amazon, and Google are full of stupid idiot kids that know nothing about marketing and science, according to your logic. Oh man, dude, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with you. I swear to God, this is getting harder. The people I'm debating with are getting dumber. I gotta find something else to do on this channel.
Maybe in 20 years when you sell your souls to technocrats you'll get your wish. Morons.
I'm not even gonna respond to that. It's over. You know what? It's actually been over since the start. This dude makes absolutely no sense. Obviously doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't even know how I lasted this long. You know what? Chill. Tell you what, let's just end the video, move on to something else. I'm your boy Twiz. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Laters, y'all. Wait, what do you do, Chaos? Chaos, remember what happened last time?
No.
Calling into a chat, but fuck it, I'll do it.
Stay away from my pockets.
Alright, accept.
What? I didn't do nothing.